Everybody, I am Simmy15 the Dragon Teamer here, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online. And today we're going to play with Big Basics RaiBodor. I don't really have too many decks made. I apologize for those who want to see a different deck every once in a while, but whatever. You're going to play Big Basics RaiBodor, because I'm going to be playing that with one of my friends in a little bit that I actually just met. Turns out he ends up being a, he actually goes to the same, not the same league with me, but he knows pretty much the same people I do, but we've met, but we never really, talked. Until now, we just randomly meet each other at a park. That's just funny. A small world. It really is a small world. And right now I'm eating a sandwich, so I'm sorry for all the munching noise. I'm a little hungry. I sincerely hope you people can forgive me for being hungry and eating a sandwich. This is interesting. I have an interesting decision to make. I can either just discard everything in my hand, but I don't think I'll be able to attack anyway, so I'm just gonna... Opponent's going to attack some energy, but that one lightning energy I feel like is going to be relevant in this game. That one damage. It may or may not. I don't know. I'm just guarding it anyway. Might as well just do it. Looks like I'll have a turn 2 RaiBodor. End turn. That's always nice. Tails. Opponent is still asleep, but I feel like that's irrelevant, especially since my opponent's going to get a grass energy on it. Oh, my opponent's probably just going to switch it. I was going to try to switch it. My opponent isn't going to switch though. It ends up not working. I feel like my opponent should have just attached the energy or to VerGen, but my opponent probably didn't want to waste the VerGen getting too much damage on it, so that may be my opponent's line of thought right now. Opponent's still asleep. Yay. That all-powerful Verdant Wind ability is now knocked out. Not using. I'm probably going to still just attack with Skarmy, so I'm just going to attach the double colors to it, That way, if I ever lands Judgment, I don't have to worry about that. If I had to switch and didn't attach it, I could just switch and just Hammerhead for like 50 damage, but I don't really, and do 30 to the bench, but I don't think that would be relevant right now. It's not too relevant, so I'm just going to keep it there. Hit 50. Still poisoned. Once awake. Opponent does have a bunch of damage on it. Now my opponent is up to 90 damage. Opponent's probably going to want to try to maybe catch or something. Well, my opponent failed him, and I was just looking through the deck. Either that or they just prize all their plasma energy, which would be hilarious. My opponent, yeah, I was probably just looking. My opponent actually could attack me with 100 damage right now. If he really wanted to, he could plasma energy. He could have used that machine to attach to the Genesect. Attach return to the Genesect and energy switch. He could have done that. And somehow switch. It is possible he could do that with that deck, but he obviously didn't get all of it. Opponent's going to Skyline maybe for a switch here. Skyline for a close. My opponent does not have anything apparently. That's good for me, bad for him. I'm going to take advantage of his huge bench. Didn't really get anything. I could retreat and do 50. That's not a knockout. Let's see, 50. No, that's not a knockout. The most of it that would have been a knockout, but it's not. Doing 50, my opponent actually probably will be. Let's see. No, my opponent will not be knocked out, which kind of stinks. Opponent will not be knocked out going into my turn. But my opponent decides to retreat now. I can just hammerhead it later. Opponent gets a switch. The phone megaphones me. That's annoying. Uses Colress. Yep, I was ready to keep that Landorus in my hand for now. Didn't want him gaining an extra card. Like that, my opponent is at a good advantage. Trying to decide whether I should end or I should Colress. I feel like either would be a valid move here. Opponent does have 5 cards in his hand though, so I feel like I'm just going to Colress. I could have switched, but I don't want to say that a little bit. Let's see, how much damage are we doing? Let's see, 20, 40, 100, 120. That would be a knockout, but it would not be knocking out the thing on the bench. Which is what I'm really worried about right now. So I think I'm just going to retreat. Maybe I should have attached to the Landers instead. But oh well. I feel like that's what I probably should have done. Hammerhead for a bunch of damage, 70 damage, and take a knock on the Virizion. My opponent G-boosters my ass, so then I'm going to be in a really bad predicament. And I really should have attached to the Landers. That would have been a better choice. That way I could save that fresh one, just in case he does hit me. I didn't attach the DC. Not the DC, but the Muscle Man, because I was worried something could happen there. You get a switch, which is nice. I'll be able to save the fresh one. One just hits me for 70. Probably the other Genocide, which is very smart of him. Alright, now I have an option what to do here. I have a choice. I could Lysandra up on the Genocide and hit him for a bunch of damage, maybe. Lysandra, then. Let's see, do I have enough to do it? Just hammerhead straight out. Attach it here. Let's see, 70 more, 70. Yes, I do actually. I have enough just to do that. I don't even need to use the dowsing machine or anything. I should just straight land Judgment. Hit him for 190. I take 2 prizes just like that. Opponent energy switches. My opponent would also need a muscle band here. Opponent's going to get that right now, apparently. Opponent's going to be able to take his first 2 prizes of the game. My opponent actually did not have a very good start. I want to put that out. He actually had a very poor start for this deck, I guess. And now he finally gets his Cub Chew out. Well, I have a Scarring, which actually is a counter for that. That's why I didn't really want to attack with Skarmory, because it is kind of relevant in this matchup. I don't realize that. Alright. trying to figure what I'm gonna do here. Can I Lysander for the win? That's what I really want. That's what I want to know right now. Can I Lysander for the win? Depends on what my top deck is. It's a muscle band. Let's see, 70. Ooh. Between 70. This is actually a very interesting predicament. I could, if I had another energy, I would be able to. No, I really wouldn't. It's actually a very interesting decision what I do here. It really is. Crap. Professor's letter. Get that out. Actually, I'm worried that my opponent could have just come out of nowhere and just hit me with just catch up something and just win. So I'm just gonna hold on to a bunch of stuff, hit him for 70, 30 there. I have a 1,000 machines so I can just Lysander for the win. My opponent gets a G booster, then I'm kind of in a very rough spot. No, my opponent just doesn't. Hits me for 120 damage, puts more damage on the Skarmory. And I Lysander for the win. Some people don't like this format because this determines how the games can be decided just with Lysander for the win. My opponent just quits before I can even take my final 2 prizes. My opponent conceded the game. Ah, darn it. I really wanted to finish that off, but that was a fairly decent enough match. So I hope you guys liked that game. Please like, subscribe, all that silly stuff, and once again, reminder, a week from yesterday, we'll be doing live streams around 8 o'clock-ish so for Mad Dragon Tuesday. So I'll be showing off a bunch of decks then, hopefully, and a few decks I'll be doing for about 2 or 3 hours and or more. So please show up. I'll have the link in the description below, so please check out my channel. I also do Twitch live streams whenever I freaking feel like it. So I can just suddenly, in the middle of the afternoon, go, you know what, I want a deck test something. And I will just do it, you know? Play some music, which I can't play on YouTube because YouTube's a butt. But anyway, please like, subscribe, and all that silly stuff. I'll see you guys next time.